You swept me off the ground even before I jumped.
We're here at the Cadillac Lounge in Toronto, and today we're taking you for a journey into Matt Epp's Amorian universe.
Pelicans wingtip response.
You actually had a moment in your 20s, so a few years back, where you realized that you weren't doing what you were supposed to do, and you really wanted to be doing music. But you hadn't been writing, never really sang.
Never sang.
Never played instruments.
No. That's true.
What'd you do? So it's true.
That's true. I used to be making skateboard movies, and then it wasn't so much that I wasn't supposed to be doing that. It was just I was only supposed to be doing that up until this moment, until that moment that I realized I needed to sing and I needed to write songs, especially write songs and sing those, That was my revelation.
You went from Matt Epp to Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly.
Yeah.
Why did you add that?
Well, if you or any of you met these same musicians, you would have formed a band as well. These guys
You just couldn't let them go.
No, it's incredible, and they were all playing with other people. But I had a vision of these guys playing together that was going to be like musical, and every kind of chemistry would just explode. And it's the best rhythm section I've ever seen, and it's in my band,
So you formed the band.
Yeah.
You guys went into studio. You'd written the songs prior to that.
I wrote the songs, yeah.
And you guys went into studio, decided to record this, actually live off the floor.
Yeah.
So just as if you were playing a live show.
Yeah. And then we touched it up a little bit later on. We added all the keys in Spain.
You previously worked with so many Canadian artists as well, right?
Yeah.
And you've toured with some of them too. You've done a couple of.
Yeah, we keep passing each other's, tour lines and kind of hometowns kind of all the time. And since I've been on the road for like 6 years without an apartment, I keep ending up,
You're kidding.
No, yeah, it's been over 6 years that I haven't had a place to live. So instead of homeless, last year I decided this was homefulness instead of homelessness.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I liked it too, so that's why I kept it around. I kept it around, and so then I end up, staying at this person's house or this person's house, and that's how friendships and our relationships kind of got going.
Amoria. Everything revolves around that. There's a lot of lyrics on a lot of these songs that talk about Amoria. Where is it? We want to go.
Well, that's kind of the fun thing about it, and why our symbol is this red-winged blackbird. As a bird, it kind of lives out there, right? Like
Freely.
it's a fun idea, kind of coined cheekily as the Empire of Love, because amor, the Latin
From
word
the Latin
for
root,
love,
yes.
And but Amoria is kind of something you can identify with and take as you will, and it's an empire in a way that it wants to spread over the whole world, but instead of trying to take something and own it and protect it with violence and force.
You want to invite people.
Yeah, it's something that if you feel a connection with it, and you feel like you identify with it, then you're Amorian, right?
Matt, this fifth album means what for you? Where do you want to take this?
I think it's called At Dawn because it's sort of like starting of something new. It doesn't feel like a fifth record. It kind of feels like a first record. It feels like I'm just starting, and it feels like we're actually setting sail into this introduction. I want to introduce Amoria, and I want to introduce the band, and I think that there's a lot of things that are going to happen that I can't really anticipate right now.
Matt Epp and the Amorian Assembly's new album is called At Dawn. We'll see you again next month.